What's up guys, I'm randomfrankp, and today we're going to be unboxing and showing off the Oculus Rift S. I've showed off VR stuff in the past, so I'm pumped to get this in, check it out, set it up, play some games with it. And in case you guys are interested in picking up the Rift S yourself, I'll have a link for you in the description down below so you can check it out. Let's get this thing unboxed. Alright, so they sent this out to me knowing that I've done other VR stuff in the past. Again, this is the PC required Oculus, so it is not the all-in-one. You hook it up to your PC. And as far as I've seen, it's greatly improved as well. You have better optics, so the actual display is better. It's gonna cut down on that kind of like screen door effect, which I'll be testing when I hook it up and show off some gameplay in a bit. And inside, you have the headset, the two controllers, even includes batteries, the cable, and the adapters. Alright, so then right there we got it open and everything is neatly packed inside the box. Got the controllers both and the headset right here. And you're probably familiar just checking out their Oculus Rift touch controllers. The design, the design language, very ergonomic, so liking these for sure. Again, we'll get this all set up in a minute. And then we have the headset itself. You can see embedded are like the sensors and stuff. Has Oculus, the branding right here, Lenovo on the side. This is looking pretty nice. So I'm gonna put this to the side. There's also some other things inside the box. I assume the adapter and some of the literature and stuff is gonna be in here as well. Yep, looking like the startup guide, the warranty manual, all that kind of stuff, as well as the batteries here. Then you have the DisplayPort to mini DisplayPort adapter for, again, hooked up to your PC or possibly a laptop or something like that. Let's try this headset on real quick before we head over to the PC and set it up. So we got the 15-foot cable, which just terminates then into just the DisplayPort as well as the USB port, and all nicely kept into one cable, so it's not like bulky or anything. And putting it on, let's put it on like this. Let me adjust the tension real quick. Oh yeah, the weight distribution here, I can't see if I'm looking at the camera properly, but the weight distribution feels very nice. Balanced perfectly, does not feel heavy, there's no tension points. This is some good stuff. And real quick, I gotta do it, quick glasses test. It's definitely one of the best VR headsets I've used with glasses. It's not touching the actual glass in the front, and the actual sides of my glasses don't feel like they're being restricted in any way or forced against my head. With the tension, adjuster in the back, this feels really good. Let's head over to the PC now. All right, gonna put the batteries in the controllers, plug in the DisplayPort to my graphics card, USB into the PC, and it was that easy. Okay, so downloading is essentially a breeze when it comes to getting this all set up and running. You just have to download and install the Oculus Home, and then from there you can go in and even check with the Oculus System Checker tool to make sure your system is really compatible and meets the minimum requirements you could have really the best experience. Once that's all set up, you're free to experience VR. I know for me, one of the things that really impresses me about Oculus is their library. There are hundreds of titles, even a lot of exclusive games. Then from there you can utilize the power of your PC hardware to unleash the full potential of the headset in games. So jumping in, there are these two available demos for you to try out. One being the Oculus Dream Deck, which is kind of like getting you familiar with the overall VR space. It's these large, expansive landscapes that give you a good idea of just the overall depth and the size of the worlds that you're in now in VR. And then their First Steps demo, which is getting you more familiar with the controllers and stuff and interacting with the VR space. It's really cool. You're in this like 80s vibed trailer with this robot, and it's a really cool demo to get you familiar with VR. Then I started playing a first-person shooter called Robo Recall, where you're shooting these robots and stuff like that. It was just really cool being in this world where your depth perception is one-to-one with everything. So aiming and shooting, it all feels real. And that's the biggest thing about the Oculus Rift S was it is more immersive now because the resolution is higher. That screen door effect is cut down extremely. That was like my first takeaway, was how much clearer the display is. Now the headset also has built-in headphone jacks for audio if you want to use headphones, but it also has built-in speakers. So you're essentially, if you think about it, getting 3D audio because it's being played from the headset, and it is all true to where you're looking and how you're turning around in game. Alright, so for today, just getting it unboxed and set up. If you're someone like me who is still involved in VR and you really enjoy that experience, the Rift S has been great. And like I said before, I think my biggest takeaway is the resolution. And while not the biggest bump on paper, the original Rift was 1080 by 1200 per eye, and the Rift S is now 1280 by 1440. So not the biggest bump on paper. When you put it on your face and you're actually, in VR, it is much more drastic. The screen door effect is cut down. The overall Halo headband makes it very easy to get in and out. And even with glasses like I showed before, it is super simple. You just adjust the tension on the back, you can lock it in, and on the bottom here, there's a button to adjust the overall, like where the actual screen is. You can, if you want to bring it further away from your face or closer. It's been really awesome. And there's a lot of games now, which I can appreciate where, is my hair crazy? Where you don't even have to be just sitting. There's games for sitting and standing. And I know early on, like, as an early adopter myself, way back in, 2016, a lot of stuff was, just sitting. So it's been really cool to hop in and play some games with the Rift S. You can pick this up for $399. And like I said before, this is obviously the one where you need your PC to power it, to take, the full potential to the next level using your PC, as opposed to the Oculus Quest, which is just the all-in-one unit itself. But yeah, I've been loving it. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link for you in the description down below. And guys, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.